Yeah, Chuck gave a lot of the updates here. I think to highlight on the generator project, we're about 80% done from a schedule value perspective. Really, the final work is some electrical improvements inside the well 9 well house and some site grading at Heritage and South Queen and paving and such. I think they've been doing a pretty good job there, and that's been going relatively smoothly, and Monocacy's been pretty quick, so I've been happy with working with those guys. Some minor stuff going on at the plant. There have been some correspondence with DEP and the Potomac River Basin, just continuing on the trend of PFAS and PFAS testing. So I've been working with the operator to coordinate some items there. That's mostly it on our end, really.
Any questions for Logan? Sandy, anything treasurer-wise?
I don't have anything treasurer-wise, but I received an email today, and it's just an FYI to you guys that, as you know, Lynette holds Christmas in the Park on the first Saturday in November.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it's starting to conflict with Halloween. So we are going to move her to the third Saturday in November for Christmas in the Park.
All right. Code officer was still recruiting for that position. Okay. Moving to reports of boards and committees. No meeting in August of the Planning Commission. I don't have any more to add to the park other than everything Chuck told you all about. There's no report this meeting from Adams County Tax Collection Committee and York Adams Tax Bureau and Council of Governments. We had nobody at the time of the last one, so Dave, I'm hoping that you're going to retain some interest in both of those going forward.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I would have attended the Council of Governments, but that was at the same time of other events.
Okay.
So, and as far as York Adams Tax Bureau, they do their thing quarterly, and I think I missed that because it's the end of July.
Right.
I had already resigned at the time. So.
Okay. Public comment for non-agenda items or all other matters.
Can I have one thing real quick?
Yeah,
I forgot.
sure.
I don't know if any of you knew, Luke Knotts lives on Lumber Street. He was our codes enforcement officer.
Yeah.
He passed away suddenly Saturday. So on behalf of the borough, I'd just like to offer my condolences, all of our condolences to the family. Luke was a good guy, and apparently it was unexpected. I don't know what happened.
Okay. Public comment. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to ask.
Name and address.
Oh, Don Harper.
Please. I know who you are, but
25 Stedel Avenue. Well, for Sandy. I wanted to ask if there are going to be any provisions made while we're doing the fit out for the new council meeting room in the new building for live streaming. While we're doing that fit out, at least do some rough ends or something if that's appropriate.
When we do that, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just trying to get in, start, and then we'll move around. But there's so much stuff that we have to look at in that building.
Okay.
It may already be wired for that. It's hard to say.
yeah.
I'm just thinking if there are walls open or whatever,
Yeah,
please just rough ends, nothing else. Okay.
We definitely want that.
Okay.
And we, you know, budget-wise, we will be piecemealing some things.
EMS response.
Thank you.
Yes. Other public comment.
Max 20, Littlestown Borough, number 31, Mason Dixon Drive. Car Street, Gettysburg Court, South Columbus Avenue. A sick person. You know, 51 minutes, 51-4. Class 1905.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Chris Erdl, 31 Wheaton Drive, Littlestown. So I just.
Adam Smith, 5141.
Sorry, this doesn't usually happen. I think they usually turn that off in here. But
So just to clarify, the new building is going to be used for the council. Correct.
Going to be
There
what?
seemed to be some confusion.
BQ
I'm
5121.
sorry, because I didn't hear. Going to be used for what?
The council.
Council.
Yeah,
Council
we're gonna
meeting-
start to have this meeting in that
These
building.
meetings over at the larger building, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, okay, there seemed to be some confusion about where you were gonna do what. so-
No, that's definite.
That's the main question I had, but also I still believe that there hasn't been an explanation yet of why our water bills are much higher than the surrounding.
You weren't here for the
jurisdictions.
last meeting.
I was, but.
You were? I didn't remember. I knew you were here at the meeting
I
before.
didn't get the packet,
All right, well,
Yeah.
we'll make sure you get it, but,
but,
we can't, we don't, and this isn't
But
supposed to be
you
a
have to answer-
question and
you have
answer
to answer
session,
now.
but, yeah.
But the other, I just wanted to say that I would like to go over the budget items somewhat. I have questions.
Nikki, 5140 wants responding.
Well,
I have questions about the
Nikki,
budget
5141,
items
1906.
for 2024 concerning the water works, because, I just, there's just a lot of things here that need to be, in my mind, clarified.
sure, well.
And I don't know how it's
Can
best
you-
for a person to do
You
that.
email the questions you have.
That's what I was just
and
gonna
we will
tell you.
try to get your answers to you.
Yeah, I mean, you get a budget in here for wells, electric costs of $48,000. I mean, you got one or two, in some of the wells you have, you have 3 small motors. I mean,
Chris, is it,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we told everybody last meeting, and
Uh-huh.
and you said you were here.
I wasn't here,
You weren't here. I didn't think you
wasn't
were.
here.
I remember talking to you
but I read the
the
minutes.
meeting before.
I read the minutes.
Because we don't do give and take back and forth, it's public comment. So you're
Right.
telling us you have these comments, and that's fine, but you want some answers to your questions. So what
Yeah.
we told everybody last time was call the office or send an email to the secretary treasurer, like Chuck just said.
Or Chuck,
The
yeah.
the two of them
Mhm.
will take care of answering the questions you have.
Yeah, because the other comment I wanted to make is that several of us at the meeting before last suggested that you may use volunteers to reduce some of the costs, but I hadn't heard anything.
We don't have any
at all
plan to do that
in the
right
next
now.
couple- You're not going to do that at all?
Not saying we're not going to, but we don't have any plan to do that at this time.
Okay. But you're
But I won't never
okay,
say
Still
never.
thinking about it, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I have, thank you.
Okay, any other comment? All right, we are going to then move for adjournment of the meeting. So I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
I make that motion.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Thank you. Adjourned. I should do that.